Okay, it's recording now. So a few things that I'd like to say before we start this is that if you've watched my other video, you probably haven't, but like I said that in my other video too, I don't want to give useless advice. And what I mean by that is that I'm not gonna like waste your time like saying things that you already know or things that are gonna be useless. Like, I'm not gonna tell you, hey, you should fuzzy this guy because, or like you should be wary of fuzzies in this situation because I understand that in your rank, like people don't go for that, and so you don't have to watch out for that. And people have generally they have a like a worse defense, so you don't need to worry about like all of these advanced techniques to open them up. So yeah, I'm not gonna waste your time by giving you advice that you don't need to follow yet, or that you already know. Like, oh, I know that this is a mistake. Things that you already know that you did wrong, but like are hard to correct because I do that all the time. I make mistakes and I kick myself for them, but they're hard to correct. Like on a short what should I say? How should I phrase this? They're hard to correct very quickly. You have to really spend your time thinking about the mistake and practicing so you stop making the mistake. So I'm not gonna waste your time by giving useless advice. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I've watched the replay once already, and I already have a pretty good idea on how you should improve, how you could improve right now to like rank up and shit. So yeah, let's start this off. Okay, right off the bat, that was a pretty bold move, my man. Like, you don't want to jump Dragon Rush at the start of the round. There's like way too much stuff that beats it. Like, you can do it if you have a big brain read, but like it's it's not gonna work a lot of the time because a lot of the time other people are gonna put a hitbox in front of them or they're just gonna backdash and sometimes they're gonna punish you for it. Like this time it happened. So yeah, be wary of that. Like, good patience there. You got crossed up here, but as I said, like you know you got crossed up, or you know you should be looking for that. So yeah, good mistake. A good mistake. Sorry. Good patience. Mistakes happen. Life goes on. Okay. You did not have to press reflect there. You were not really in danger. Like here, like you were pressing reflect here, but look, this is where your reflect started. You didn't have to mash there. You need to be a bit more patient like you were before, okay? On wake up, it's really important to be patient. Here, I just wanted to know that your opponent screwed up. He could have killed you. Great punish. It's not really easy to punish Kid Boo's level 1 because sometimes it just hits you out of the blue. But yeah, good punish there. Unfortunate drop, but it happens. I know what you're going for. Good challenge there. Okay, another unfortunate drop. Your opponent could have punished you there, like if you see that they reflect, like I don't know, I'd say you should have blocked there, but it worked for you, so yeah. you could have converted there. I don't know if you know how optimal how optimal it is, but you should always vanish to finish your combos. I know some people don't think it's worth it, like especially in the lower ranks. I used to don't think it's worth it to do it too, but unless you got a really dirty mix that you can do without sliding knockdown, which is the case for a few characters, I'd say you should always vanish and finish your combo. That was a good teleport. Again, there are more optimal ways to punish there, the with Dragon Rush, but this is fine. Good combo. Here you could have killed with 2 bars only, but yeah, still not a huge deal. Wait a second. Okay. Good cross there. I don't know if you try to reset this guy or if you like just screwed up your combo. If you try to reset, great job. Like I said to the other guy that I've analyzed his replay, like resets are good in this game. And like almost nobody goes for them, so almost nobody's prepared for them. If you like have the confidence to go for it, my man, go for it because you catch people off guard like 99% of the time. No, I'm lying. You catch people off guard 99% of the time, and like, and the other because they're not even expecting it, right? And the 1% of the time that it won't work, it's not even because they were expecting it. It's because like they were randomly holding forward or like randomly blocking. But yeah, you catch people off guard really easy, really easily with reflects. Holy shit, you catch people off guard really easily with resets. So yeah, do go for them. You have to delay your assists a little bit if you want them to properly cover your opponent's options. Like I like the idea. I always cover my opponent's options with an assist. Zamasu's assist is it's not the best, but it's good. It's competent for the job. You just have to wait a little bit after they're knocked down. Okay, you don't press buttons there. Let's check out here. Okay, you don't press buttons here because if your opponent press if like if this guy's Goku Black had pressed buttons instead of just blocking, you're screwed. I'm pretty sure he can even like down medium you. I'm not really sure, but I am 100% sure that if he pressed light there, he would have hit you. Good Dragon Rush. Good 6 into Dragon Rush, by the way. Good combo here. But yeah, I don't know if you know this or not, but if you start your combo with the Dragon Rush, you can finish it with the Dragon Rush. You can Dragon Rush again after it, like during the combo. But yeah, let's go. Good 2H there. I believe that was your reaction. If it was, like, congratulations, that's pretty sick. Yeah, and for now on, the match is pretty much over. This guy will struggle a bit, but you could have punished there. You could have flew like over the beam and killed Kid Buu there, but it works out fine. Okay, you won. Yeah. So a few things. You said in your post that you seem to have trouble with neutral. I don't think your neutral is awful. Like, of course, you can always improve there. You know, there is always room for improving in your neutral game, in everyone's neutral game. Everyone's neutral game could be better. But uh, I think that most of your problems come from your combos. Actually, you've dropped a lot of combos, my man, and I think you just have to be a bit more optimal with your combos. That will improve your game so much, my dude. And like, just pay attention to the things that I said. Don't press buttons like after you vanish if you're higher than your opponent. Let's see. Where was it? No, it was here, I believe. Fuck, where was it? Yeah, it was around here. Okay. It's because you're higher than your opponent, right? If you're like here, it's okay because you're plus. But if you're in the air and your opponent's on the ground, they are plus actually. So you have to be careful with that. This kind of stuff, it's what I said you should improve. Know a bit better like your frame data. Get a bit more optimal combos. I don't think your neutral is awful. You didn't like super dash like crazy. You, you're mashing a bit. So I'd say be a bit more patient. A few times you're like just pressing square. That's not like optimal pressure. And like it can work on scrambles. Like your whole team has like a good scramble LLL. Like your team has good like auto combos for scrambles. If there is a scramble, you should abuse that. You should use that. But otherwise, it could get you punished. You didn't do like too often, but I just wanted to let you know there are more optimal ways to get pressure going. Um, my suggestion, like how I think you would improve a lot, is mm, you could go like to training mode, practice like combos. Then you should go to training mode and practice block strings. And finally, you should go to training mode and practice like your wake up options, like when your opponent is waking up, like how to cover the wake up with assists or with buttons, beams, this kind of stuff. So yeah, I think that's basically it. Uh, I don't think your neutral is awful. Like you didn't say it was awful in your post, but you said you struggled with your neutral. I think you're doing fine. Like the most important thing in neutral is to adapt your opponent, like adapt to what they're doing. So there's no like training mode recipe for this. You just have to go and play more games and know what works for you and what doesn't. Know what works against your opponent and what doesn't. So yeah, this is a pretty good match. Thanks for the submission. I'll be uploading this to my YouTube channel. So thanks.